Good evening. It's an honor to be here with you tonight to celebrate the legacy of the late Rafiq Hariri. Given his unique capability to bring people together, it is fitting to see a room with such distinguished representatives from Algeria, Belgium, Cyprus, Egypt, France, Iraq, Italy, Jordan, Kurdistan Regional Government, Kuwait, Lebanon, Monaco, Oman, Qatar, Tunisia, Turkey, the UAE, and the UK. Welcome, everyone. Outside of his remarkable political career, Rafiq Hariri was a renowned entrepreneur and businessman. After majoring in commerce at the Beirut Arab University, he moved to Saudi Arabia, where he started his own construction business, Saudi Ogier, which quickly became one of the leading firms in the Middle East. As his wealth grew, so did his philanthropic work, where he significantly impacted the lives of many in Lebanon and beyond through education. As a venture capitalist financing founders to build companies, I have witnessed firsthand the transformative impact of entrepreneurs like Rafiq Hariri on the region's economies. I am thankful to people like him for paving the way for the young Arab entrepreneurs of today. Inspired by Rafiq Hariri's excellence as a businessman, we're excited to present the first Rafiq Hariri Business Leadership Award to another inspiring entrepreneur, Ahmad Abu Ghazaleh. Ahmad has a long and distinguished career, founding and growing excellent businesses in several sectors. Ahmad currently serves as the chairman of United Cables Industries Company, vice chairman of the Royal Jordanian Air Academy, executive chairman of Abdali Hospital, and CEO of International Wings Group, Arab Wings, Gulf Wings, and Queen Noor Technical College. Ahmad serves on the boards of several private and public organizations, including Fresh Del Monte Produce, Queen Rania Foundation, Endeavor Jordan, and the American Center for Oriental Research. We're honored to present the Business Leadership Award to Ahmad Abu Ghazaleh. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
I'd like to start by saying thank you very much. I mean, this is a great honor, and I feel both honored and privileged to be here, accepting the Atlantic Council Award, and specifically from the Rafiq Hariri Center. So thank you. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have the incredible people that have been around me since the day I was born. So I'd like to first thank my mother and father, Muhammad and Mahira. I'd like to thank my wife, who was very patient with me when we got married. And Serene, I love you. I'd like to also thank my children, Muhammad, Tara, Aya, and Saif. And I'd like to thank my sisters, Rasha and Sumaya. I'd like to thank my friends who joined me, 2 tables tonight, and thank you for being here. And now I have to go to your birthday parties or wherever you throw anywhere in the world. So my wife, warned me of that. And I want to thank the incredible team that works with me in Jordan and in different organizations. If it wasn't for their faith, for their grit, for their passion, for their loyalty, and for their belief that we can go wherever we set our minds to and that we can achieve what people around the world have achieved. I really take this award for them and on their behalf. So I want to thank them. Finally, I want to say that today, as an entrepreneur looking at the region, you know, entrepreneurs, what they do is they look and then they think, how can I resolve this, or how can I solve it, or how can I disrupt it, to improve it, to have it prosper. And for our region, as a concept, I would start with peace and prosperity, not peace for prosperity. So as an entrepreneur, I would say, let's get rid of separation walls and let's build railroads from the Arabian Gulf to the Mediterranean and have the sun power them. And then I would say, you know what? How about we throw away the rhetoric of historic rights and religious rights and talk about the future and how together we can create a vision that can inspire populations, no matter where they're from, no matter what their names are. And then I would say, okay, what we have here is an incredible wealth of human capital. The Middle East has 70% of its population under the age of 35 years old. So I would say, you know what? Let's educate. Let's not separate. Let's unify. And let's not build silos, as we all tend not to want in our offices or in our organizations. And the person I think of that embodies that entrepreneurship spirit, who put everything on the line, is the late Rafiq al-Hariri. The late Rafiq al-Hariri, God rest his soul, had the most impact of any entrepreneur on the Levant region in the last 100 years. And as a dedication to him tonight, I'd like to read a part from a speech written by the late President, Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic that counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy case, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. I also would like to give a special thanks to Baha al-Hariri, who's following in his father's footsteps, who initiated the Rafiq al-Hariri Center at the Atlantic Council, and that by God's grace and by God's blessings can help his beloved country, Lebanon. Thank you very much.